Hi YouTube. So today I am 15 days postpartum, and everything's going quite well. Today's a bit scary because it's Matt's first full day back at work. He was there for a few hours yesterday, but today he's there for, is it 8? I think it's 8. So yeah, 2 kids on my own, but they're both napping at the moment, which is frankly a miracle. So I've got the pots done and stuff, and we did the normal laundry this morning, and the nappy washing is on now. In terms of laundry, it's quite surprising that Lily makes less washing than Heather. In terms of actual clothes, obviously she makes more nappy washing than Heather, because Heather only uses like probably about 10 nappies a week at the moment, because we don't always put her in one for nap time now. And Lily is getting through, I'd say about 10 a day, I think. Oh, she's stretching. We've been using up the colostrum in the freezer, and giving her 1 bottle a day, with her vitamin drops and the colostrum, but we've used up all the colostrum now, so she's having actual pumped breast milk, because when we were using the colostrum, I was pumping breast milk, so now it's all just breast milk in the freezer, and she's having that, so 1 bottle a day with her vitamin drops in, because it's just easier. She doesn't like it like syringed into her mouth. So yeah, yeah, she's getting weighed again tomorrow. She was weighed on, I want to say Saturday, Monday, I think it was Saturday, and she was 8 pounds, so she'd gained a couple of pounds since her last weight check, which was £7.14. Basically she'd lost 5% of her birth weight, which isn't much really, considering that she's exclusively breastfed, and babies tend to lose weight anyway because they have a lot of water weight when they come out. Whereas Heather, when she was born, lost 11% of her body weight, which amounted to about a pound. It was like 13 pounds, it was about 13 ounces that she lost, which sounds kind of scary, especially considering she was so little. But Lily is doing fine. She's eating a lot. When she has a bottle, she'll finish off 3 ounces, no problem, which is like the top end of what is like a recommended amount for her age, so no concerns. If she can drink it from a bottle and be satisfied, then she can drink it from her breast, and if she's satisfied after being at the breast, then I know that she's getting at least 3 ounces. That's what I'm thinking anyway. She's been going longer stretches at night, mainly usually between about about 1 a.m. and 5:30, 6 is her long stretch, which is really good. And she makes up for that stretch during the day by feeding a lot, especially right before bed. She will cluster feed most evenings, presumably just to top herself up. But yeah, she started out peeing the the microfiber all-in-ones, like the Joeys, and also the supermarket and cheapy muslins, like the ones from Primark and M&S. Well, I suppose the M&S ones aren't cheapy, but they're smaller and not as thick as the muslins, like main brand ones, which you can still wear. Because she's like pooing like crazy, even though I've been changing her like right away, obviously, the amount that she's pooing, it's making her bum a bit red. So we've been putting the cream that I mentioned in the hospital bag video. It's cloth safe, and it's like quite natural and for sensitive skin, and it's vegan and cruelty free. So that's Child's Farm nappy cream. We've been putting it on her hands and feet as well, because she's had quite dry hands and feet, and on her forehead a bit as well. I think it could be the start of cradle cap, but yeah, I've just been putting cream on it just to moisturise it a bit. But yeah, she's wonderful. Heather's taken to her like a duck to water, but Heather's regressed a bit with her sleep. She doesn't like being left alone in her bedroom. I think it's because Lily's obviously coming downstairs with us, because Lily's got to be in the same room as us when she's asleep, and we're not going to bed at 7 o'clock at night. So yeah, it's hard for her to understand at 3 years old, but I think she'll get used to it. And yeah, in terms of me, the bleeds come and go. I think my milk's regulating itself. Like after emptying, I can go like an hour or two without leaking, at which point she's hungry again anyway. So the need for breast pads is slowing down, as is the need for sanitary pads. But I'm still using both just in case, and because I don't want to be covered in fluids. The incision, the midwife said that she can barely see anything, but obviously there's something still there, because it if you touch it, it kind of whiffs a bit, but it's just the normal healing process. It was the same with Heather. Like, if I wash it every day, and then when I wake up in the morning, it's like but yeah, it's just because it's a wound, it's in a fold, your little mummy pouch that the scar creates. So yeah, you just got to keep it clean, wash it every day, basically. Yeah, I haven't been taking as many pain meds. I think I've dropped a dose. I missed almost an entire day's worth of doses the other day, because I ran out, and Matt had to go and get me some on his way back from work. Well, from work, because he bought them at work. He works in a shop. Yeah, so I survived. Yeah, not much else to report. I'm still kind of weepy, like anything soppy will set me off. Like, even there was we were watching the Pokemon movie, and well, one of the Pokemon movies. It was one of the newer ones, I think. I don't know, but Pikachu and Ash were hugging, and I started to well up. Sad. But anyway, that is my sort of 2-week and 1-day postpartum update. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.